Welcome back to Preferred Joinery, and there's loads going on today. I can't even hear myself speaking, trying to shout. Dusty today, lad. It's loud in the factory today because Richard's on that router doing all them sets of stairs that we've got to punch through the job. So what we've been doing while we've been getting the episode ready and stuff like that, we've done the factory tour that you've seen. If you've not seen that, click here to go and watch it. We've done our opening little tour again, click here if you want to go and watch that again. And now we're doing this, what we're filming inside, where we're up to with the jobs. We've invested in GoPros and a couple of other little bits of cameras. We've got straps, not them type of straps for the lads to wear and do like a POV shot. So I'm been educating Devo and Richard at the minute, and Mike's gonna have a go as well at getting the cameras on, getting filming, so when they're doing bits of the jobs they can get some content for me and Niall, so it's a lot easier for us to come in and film and get things and put things together, and I'll give you guys at home a lot more information and a lot more detail about what's happening with the job. So today is a little bit of a trial, let's see what we like, see what you guys at home like, and if you do like this video today, please put it in the comments and tell me what you did like about it so we can improve on that and keep doing more of it. So yeah, I mean, let's go in, let's go and see what's going on and get in the noise. So Devo's frame that he's been working on for the past couple of days, innit?
Yeah.
It's all knocked up and done.
Started this on Friday, I got knocked up on Saturday morning.
So Richard started, didn't he?
Yeah, Richard started it, yeah.
So he's going through the spindle machine, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's opened all the rebates up.
So he rebated, rebate everything inside first?
Yeah.
And then draft stripped it?
All draft stripped, yeah.
And then what did you have to do then?
Obviously I had to do then is put it together, works out the right sizes, make sure the height was okay.
Yeah.
And then obviously you put it together then.
So is this the back of the door then?
This is the back of it. So if you're looking at this, this is from the street, this is the angle you get from the street because it's all internally glazed. The door will be externally glazed, all the glass will face outwards, but the glass on the frame will face inwards. So what we have to do now is once we've set the door in, and the door's going to have like a 10-inch mid-rail somewhere around here. Yeah. What we'll have to do then is to fit a panel in here and a panel at the bottom to line up with the bottom rail, and then everything matches up then. And then we have to start putting all the beads on it and all the
some weight in that door, though, in the
It's
frame,
very heavy, yeah. Couldn't pick it on your own, like.
So then the door itself,
yeah,
it's all done?
The door got done on, well, the door got finished yesterday. I put it together yesterday. Took me sizes, made sure so when we get it on site, it won't need easing. So that opening is 35.5 wide. Yeah. I've made the door 35.25, so it won't need easing, it'll just go straight in, and the height as well. All it needs now is an Elementex, which is basically an aluminium tray with rubber, which the door will sit against the bottom. That goes over there, yeah. Keeps all the draft and the rain out and what have you.
Yeah, so it was easy enough doing it then. What did you find filming with the camera moving it around?
A pain in the arse, because you've got to remember, you know, I'm remembering the job and I'm going, I've got to take that with me, haven't I? So that was my Friday, you know. Yeah,
moving it around.
Yeah, putting it round, moving it round, trying to remember that I've got it. Yeah. Trying to remember to pause that, have a go for a piss, you know, stuff like that. Because
they've got the cameras, all the straps on now. So we've got the POV shots.
There's no escaping it, is there, you know? Yeah, so I think that's why you did it, to catch us all out.
Just watch it, don't I know?
Yeah, that's it. There's cameras everywhere. We already know there's cameras around here, mate, you know. Lucky
we were talking about putting hard-wired ones in, so you haven't got to film it round yourself, but no. But you'll get used to it in the end, so having a tool, would you?
I've got a few tools with me, mate. Most of them are down there working away.
It's just a bit of quietness now. So Richard, which we'll speak about in a sec, he's been firing through a load of stairs, and again he is filming bits himself to try and help us on our YouTube channel to try and get more content for us and a little bit more in feeling for you, so when you're watching at home you can feel as though you're actually cutting it with Richard on the router. So yeah, standing over here on Craig's bench still, there's another door. This door we've done so many times now. The door is a popular door with our customers that they pick just because it is a nice door. We've actually called it now, I can't remember what it's called now, but the first original house that we fitted it on, which is that one there, we've called it after that road name now. And all the doors that we make, we're going to start giving them names ourselves. So yeah, this is now on Craig's bench. Craig's not in today, but he's now standing down. So when I spoke about the other door behind, where they put the tenon through and put the little chocks through and glue, that's what it looks like once it's finished. So Craig cuts them back sanded them down, puts a bit of filler in. This needs another little going over, but that's him now getting it ready and getting it finished off. He's just getting ready to start putting the details on, so you can see the fluted detail there in the centre of the door, and that's them there. So he's already got his backing plate ready. He's got his little profile going around the edge there, he's machined it, and then there's all the little flutes going on now, which will then sit on the front panel of the door. You can see the detail in there again. Nice reed, the timber in there, with a little bit of detail added in, reeds there, and then that's where the flutes are going to go, on that section there. And as I say, once all that's on, find a little bit of filler, and it's good to get painted then. Yeah, so it's nice and quiet now as Richard stopped on the machine, on the router, and loads of stairs to do. 2 sets for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Green bank. So yeah, if you don't watch us on our property bits or every say, have a look at that. I'm doing green bank, and Richard's doing 2 sets of stairs for us there, as well as a small little set.
Yeah, a little 4 threader for someone once they want that tomorrow, so I'll finish that off this afternoon.
So again, Richard's been doing some POV shots, doing bits of work and using the camera as well as Devo, getting it around so we can try and showcase a little bit more detail of what goes on, to try and add a bit of context to it for you. Yeah, there's our set of stairs there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which will be done this week, won't they?
Yeah, they'll be done by Friday then.
Easy.
In fact, what day are we on today? Tuesday? Be done before then, probably.
Yeah.
Thursday.
So then process now is just routing out.
Yeah.
So already what you've done already is you've got all your strings glued up, haven't you?
Yeah, all the strings are glued up, the winder parts. Also, I've just got to routed everything now.
So you marked everything, routed it all?
Cut all my winders out, all my threads are up there ready.
So the threads cut?
All the threads are cut, yeah.
Yeah, so then the thread you've got to then send through the spindle?
Yeah.
Put the bull nose on?
And then groove them for your riser.
Okay.
Lift them down to the go, and then they can all be knocked up then.
Put it together, jigsaw?
Yeah, the jigsaw begins then.
And then newel post last?
Yeah, well, the newel post will go on now. I'll cut my winders to fit in the newel, so I'll get my newels on first, after they've been knocked up, and then I can start fitting my winders then, yeah.
So you're on the next one now then, aren't you?
Right, so the next job I'm doing now is a frame, basically, with 4 sashes in.
Yeah.
It's basically easy enough for that to be for me, wouldn't it? So I've got to make this, and make 4 sashes to sit in it, and I've had to bevel the sill, so obviously, if the sash is ever open, the rain can just run off it. So you have to put a bevel on it, first things first.
So you want to put that for the spindle?
Yeah, I did. You have to just tilt the rebate block so it angles and then run it through, and then gives you a bevel. So the rain or anything else can slide off it. Makes life easier, and it looks neater as well.
So you just mortised all them in there now?
Yeah, just find out the air, just make sure these are all equal, which they are.
Yeah.
And then fit your trannies, fit the sashes in, and then put it together.
Yeah.
That's when the fun begins.
So what's your next step to do now?
Next step to do now, I've cut all these.
Tenons now?
These are all being tenons yet, so these basically sit into there like so. See?
Yeah, to form the window.
So that's it. So all 5 will go in there. The next thing to do is the sill.
Okay, so this is a YouTube subscriber. Looks the developments we're doing it for. What's next after that for him?
Devo.
Yeah.
You're asking him the wrong questions, mate, you know. You're just setting me up. You're just setting me up, mate, you know. So the next thing to do, right, is for you to get down there and off with the cameras.
You see the sash there itself? It's got a curve to it. It's like a big bay, isn't it?
Yeah.
Big curved bay. So the glass itself goes in straight. So at the bottom there where it's been rebated, so it goes in straight the glass, so that you're not getting curved glass. But you're just making beads now, aren't you?
Yeah, so I've machined that. Yeah, planed it and that, and then put it down on the bandsaw.
Okay.
And planed it to that size.
Okay, so that's what it'll be like
so
then.
that was that. Yeah, straight. And then we're going to put that off it.
And then that will allow the glass then to sit in straight. Like
yeah, so then they'll glaze it and then push that bead in.
Yeah.
Oh, there, look. You see, come here.
Ah, okay, so you're going to then curve that now, aren't you? But you don't do many of these though, do we?
I wouldn't want to do them again.
No. Yeah.
Whoever, if he's watching, double the price.
Yeah. So yeah, these form,
Right.
these sashes form a larger set of bay windows, which we'll show you downstairs. You can see the size of these, and it's had to be made in 2 pieces, just so it's easier to fit and easier to make. The weight of them is massive on, and again, every single piece that's been made on here is all bespoke, and we do everything bespoke anyway in here, but an normal standard window that we normally do straight, so a lot of it's quite easy to machine, whereas on here everything is have to be done with a bevel or an edge or a bend in it just to get the curve. So a lot of work has gone into forming all of these windows. The lads have been on it for ages, and I think we're pretty close now in price as well. If we were to do these again, as Mike said earlier, you'd be wanting double the price just because of the level of work that's gone into them. We've done a set of these years ago. This was probably like 10 years ago, Mike was telling me, and we haven't done any since. There's not many of them come about where they're curved and they have that much detail, and we do a lot of curved windows but not on this scale. And as I say, a lot of work's gone into doing these. So we know for next time, if anyone comes on again or one of the neighbours come on asking, then the price is going up straight away. So you see there now, they're the boxes for them curved sashes. What are the sizes of these? 2.7?
2755 or something.
Yeah, so
oh yeah, 2710.
2.7 or 2710 in height they are. So you've got them 2 single ones and we've got the double one, haven't we, in the front?
The triple ones there, yeah.
So these are on big old Georgian properties, these. There's a row of them. All the existing are all the same. So you'll see as well, it's not 50-50, is it? It's like a third. So the sash is about there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an unusual.
So normally you'll have a 50-50 sash, which means it's split in the middle and the 2 windows, you know, rotate and slide between. But on these ones, it's like a third split. It's up here, which is why a few of the measurements are a little bit hard. But you've got to think of the difficulty in making these. Like everything is bespoke. All the sills are all done by hand in here because you've got to get that curve. So all straight pieces came in, and we've had to cut it all on Devo's favourite machine, where he's got the router, where he pushes it round on the spindle. So yeah, this is the door now that you've seen Devo making with the door and frame, which is down here. Danny and Max have now glued it all up and put it together. Devo puts it all up the top there and brings it down here. So now it's getting parked up and waiting to go on Craig's bench. Craig's got a little bit of a queue of doors at the minute going on because there's loads of doors coming through the factory, whereas he'll do all the finishing side, so you can just see like in a bit of detail there, like a bit of the grain coming through. Just needs sanding down where it's been planed through. A few other bits that need touching in, little bits of filler on the gaps and that, and then he'll get it all dressed in with all the detail, ready for it to be fitted and painted. But you can see from a basic level here now of what it looks like, the door, and you can see all the chocks that they put in. So them there are the tenons that are sticking through, where they'll cut the mortise hole, tenon it, send it through, and they call little chocks then. So when they're gluing it, they just knock them in, and then once it's all dried and set, they'll all be cut down in on Craig's bench. Then all the little joints there get a final fill and then a final sand, and as I say, that's it, then it's ready for all the detail stuff. But you can see how easy the lads in here make it look to put all these doors together, all different styles, different shapes, different everything. So you remember when we spoke about doing the curved beads as well, talking about curves all the time. This is the one that Craig did. Well, it was in the start of December on a couple of episodes back on the EV channel. Now this door's done, it's getting fitted at the end of this week, all done. It's been painted now like a base coat, but it's going to get a full final coat on site when it's been fitted. There's the frame for it there, again, nice reeded timber with the number above. And then there's the door, nice leather glass inside. And again, nice easy door for us to do, other than obviously doing the curve. But you remember, again, Devo on his little favourite machine, and then Craig down here when he was getting all the beads to put the glass in, he had to make them all himself, profile them, and then stick them all on. So that looks like a continuous bead now, the way it's been done. We'll go finish that. What else we thought we need to mention on this as well is that it's going to have a nice side panel going in next to the door. So I'm not sure what side it is, but essentially they've got like a brick pillar, and then this sits above it next to the door frame. You can see again the detail in there with a nice leather glass in there. These aren't cheap, by the way, either. Not the cheapest to buy. So nice one that we picked the customer. And again, we've done a couple of these over the years. What we're going to try and do The weather's not been the greatest the past couple of days. Is we're going to try and get out, and once these are sort of finished and a couple of the older jobs, we're going to go to them and go and show you them what they look like fully done in someone's home, and hopefully if someone lets us in we can show you the front and back of them. We're just waiting for a few couple of customers to come back to us and say yeah or no, but yeah, lovely. So again, talking last year on the Every Trade channel, we showed making 3 of these. We've now made another 3 for the same customer who's got a property next door. Now, because it turned out so well and the mechanism, the way we've done them, so we're all closed in, you can see it's been chamfered there to get that shut in, how close that is there, just getting it in and out. They wanted another 3 doing again, so from what we learned on the first one, we've done these much quicker, and I think to an even better standard than what the first ones were done. So you can see it there, nice detail for the outside, and then that's the white finish for the inside. So where we're going to be fitting these as well. We're down to fit these again, they're just sitting there parked up waiting for the customer to give us the go-ahead when he wants to go and fit. Same with that door. So there's 2 sets of oak stairs that are going to be getting done, probably after these now, isn't it?
Yeah, that'll be after these. I think it's coming in today, isn't it? The timber.
So 2 straight flights of oak stairs. So exactly the same what Richard does now.
But I can't be, I've got to be nice and slow with them ones.
So he's got, because it's all on show, isn't it?
So bang on. I can't afford any slip-ups with the oak. So it's all done by freehand, so I can't.
You like the oak ones though, don't you? Better? No?
Well, they look better, like, but...
Don't you like them?
they're not better to rouse, though.
Smells better though.
Yeah, you've just got to be so careful. No slip-ups at all. Yeah,
so we're going to do a little bit of POV shot on the oak stairs getting done. Try and showcase all that once it comes through as well. But I can't wait to see them. We haven't done a set of oak stairs for a while, have we?
No.
Couple of months? 6 months?
It's more than that, isn't it? I think the last time I
seen
was that big double bullnose one, wasn't it?
Well, 12 months ago, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah, 12 months at least, yeah.
So another one is this frame that's sitting on the floor between my legs. This is just a frame that we've knocked up, and the door that we're going into, we didn't manufacture it, it's been brought into us by the customer, and they've asked us to do a frame for them. So they bought the door themselves, or they liked it, and then they've asked us to put a frame for them together, which we've done it, which is this below, which is nice and easy for us. Again, so we do quite a lot of them as well. If people have got a door that they like, but they've got no frame, we can just do the frame for them. So I'm just looking at Bill with A&E video on Instagram, so Tony from A&E. So you remember that we done the windows for Tony for his project that he's doing down just past Birmingham in Leamington Spa. Again, nice big period property, come to us to do the windows and the door. We've now delivered the final part of that now, which is the ground floor and basement windows and the front entrance door and frame. So again, nice big job. And it was all stacked up in the factory just over Christmas because he wasn't quite ready to take hold of it, and we kept it safe here for him, so it was fine that we did that for Tony anyway. But as I say, we've dropped that off to him now, and that's all done. I'm hoping that it's going in nice as I'm watching Johnny and outfit a small bathroom window lifted up, whereas I know how heavy them windows are and it's not easy with all the cords and weights when they're in there. And then another job that was done for Dave, D&J Projects. Again, Dave, big master fan of our channel, same with me and Chris for Dave. We done entrance gate for him, which was made out of hardwood. Again, we oiled it all up for him. His guys come and pick that up just at the start of the new year when it was nice and cold and icy, so they come down, nice flatbed, picked up the gate and took it back. So I can't wait to see when that's fitted as well for us and see what it looks like once it's done for the customer. So that's it for this episode in Preferred Joinery. I hope you liked it, and I hope that you think we're doing a good job, because we're trying really hard to get these episodes bang on for yourselves, to stay engaged, to stay educated and enjoy yourself when you're sitting there watching on the couch or at home. So yeah, up to now we're trying to learn as we go a little bit more. So we've already started with good foundations from Every Trade in terms of what we're going to do and how our shooting format is. But that's why we give cameras to the lads to try and film a little bit more, just give us that extra B-roll, extra little bit of POV footage, just to make it feel a bit more dynamic for yourselves watching at home. And there's a few things that we've picked up on ourselves and want to keep getting better. But as I say, if there's anything that you liked in the video or disliked, just put it in the comments please and let us know, because feedback, me and Chris and Niall, we read all all the comments, and it's good for us to learn off and go and think, you know what, we'll try and change that. Things that we look at and think we like it or it might look okay, someone might at home might think, you know what, do it this way instead. So any feedback is appreciated. Again, try and keep it nice. If it's a bit criticism, do it nice criticism. But as I say, there's a couple of good jobs coming through. I can't wait to see them stairs, them oak ones that Richard's going to do. Again, we'll try and film that with a bit of POV footage. We may even start pumping out a couple of videos that's just pure POV, because I know some people like that. I like watching it myself sometimes. It's a bit therapeutic watching Richard work when he's cutting stuff with wood and that, and the noise behind it. So we may even do a little playlist of little bits of raw footage or something like that if people want to see it. Let us know again in the comments for that. But as I say, with the year ahead, we can't wait to get the factory pumping. It is pumping already, but we can't wait to take it to that next step further and see where we can take it this year. Me and Chris have got big plans for Preferred, and again, we're putting a lot of energy into it, a lot of money as well, so we want to get it pushed on and get it going and get it good. So again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you've not already done it, and if you've not already watched any of our other videos, go and watch the tour or watch our opening videos. I think both of them are really good. So yeah, again, check in next week if you'd like to come and see us, and again, we'll try and keep it light-hearted, funny and entertaining and educational for you to watch. So nice.